Hey everybody, welcome back. So I did a video this morning about this Prince Albert in the can, this original old Prince Albert, and today, this afternoon rather, we are going to try smoking some of it. So I just want to open this up. I'm going to use Old Reliable here, a nice old beat up cob. Let's try to get some of this tobacco here. Oop, I ripped that paper, I shouldn't have. Let's see, well, this is nice and dry. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is going to burn so good. I almost feel like I could pour this right into the cob. Okay. That is old burly goodness. Let's see here. Let's see how she smokes and lights up and everything. This is a very advanced packing technique, just so you guys know. This is called I Don't Give a Heck. Let's see here. You know, it's interesting, even though it feels dry as sin, it packs as almost as if it's a tobacco that I dried out on my kitchen counter for an hour. It doesn't feel... It is dry. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is probably dust, but let's, maybe it's just the cut that I'm feeling. Like, it feels like a little spring. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't really know that I'm going to want to put another wad of tobacco on top of that. So let's just... I'm actually going to put that stuff back in the can here. Back in there. Okay, now I am just going to do the normal puff, let it die out, relight, tamp, blah 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 nonsense. So give me 1 second. Not a lot of magic here. Using my Comoys lighter that everyone on Reddit seems to like. I'll be honest with you. I actually got some flavor out of that. It's not that I wouldn't consider that like a dead tobacco. It's not. It's still going actually. Let me give that a little tamper. My top of the line tamper here. Let's see. Heck, stupid camera mount here is failing me. Sorry, everybody. That's good enough. All right, let's give this a little tamp and relight. It actually tamped nicely. It's still going. Yeah, it's still smoking. Look at that from the first light. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the tobacco burning, like it goes, like it sizzles. Does that come across? Boy, it doesn't get much more American than that, huh? Prince Albert, vintage American tobacco in an American corncob pipe, smoked in America by an American. Did you hear that? It went tss, tss, like it was sizzling. Interesting. You know, I got to tell you, it's actually got flavor left. It's actually not bad. It's like fine. This tastes like it just has a genuine. It's just, I mean, it's a light flavor. You know, this isn't like smoking a fresh tin of or a fresh bunch of my favorite Burley so far is Golden Extra, which is not really just Burley. It's actually a Burley Virginia mix of some kind. But this actually tastes. It's got the same notes. You know, slight nuttiness, slight cocoa type flavor, but very light, nice and dry. It's not biting me at all. Easy to smoke, staying lit easy. This is perfectly fine tobacco. Perfectly fine. I honest to gosh thought that, you know, something was gonna, like it was just gonna turn to dust and make me choke or something, and it was gonna taste like shit. This is fine. I could smoke this all day. This is a good tobacco. I mean, it's not, you know, this isn't a top of the line, you know, it's not a boutique blend, you know what I mean? It's just a, this is Joe Everyman's tobacco, and I'm fine with that. Geez, for being really old, this is perfectly fine. It's totally smokable. I'm not going to rehydrate shit. Boy, this is smoking like a champagne. Staying lit, nice big cherry on it. Let me just give this thing a little tamp here. Hold on. Let me just give that a little tampy tamp. Just a little. Doop. Look at that. Well, there you go, folks. It's not going to kill you. If you find some old cigarette tobacco in an antique store somewhere, go ahead and try it. It's perfectly fine. I guarantees it. I gotta say, it's pleasant. It's got... You know what I wonder? I wonder... See, here's the thing. I'm not a tobacconologist. I'm not a scientist or anything, but I mean... I wonder... I don't know how Burleys age, you know? Do Burley heavy tobaccos age well? Do they go bad? You know, I noticed that with my Latakia forward blends, like any of the Englishes that I have or anything. Latakia is always smoky and campfire, you know, but it tends to get smoother and lighter in flavor, and a little bit deeper in flavor. Not as punchy, but deeper, if that makes sense, after long periods of aging, like a year. Because I've gotten some blends that were like 3, 4, 5 years old, and they're really super smooth. While their modern counterparts are just a little more punchy. Let me see if this is still lit. Look at that thing stay lit. But anyway, you know, and Virginias supposedly are the ones to age. You know, they say that they're the ones that really age beautifully and develop all these different flavors and bouquets and And I don't know if Burley ages well. I have no idea. Maybe this is all just pissing in the wind. I have no idea. But this is really old tobacco. It's definitely aged to some great extent. And even though it was dry as sin. And here's the thing. I don't know if modern Prince Albert, like if I went and bought a bag of it or something, if it's actually going to be this dry or not. Somebody else can chime in, put comments down below or something. Let me know if it is. But I am really shocked at how much I'm enjoying this. This is perfectly... I'm going to smoke this goddamn tin. This is going to be great. A little bit through the nose there. I'm going to blow it through the nose again. Hold on a minute. That's where all your olfactory stuff is, so. Boy, it's really pleasant. It's actually, it gave me a little tingle in the nose. I gotta say, I actually think it's too soon for me to tell. I wonder what the nicotine level is on this. I wonder if it's changed through the years. I mean, who knows? If there's any Prince Albert aficionados out there, you know, put some comments in and let me know, because I'm curious to know if you know, is Prince Albert known for strong nic content? I'm actually thinking there may be, for me, a noticeable amount of nicotine, because typically I'm very nicotine tolerant, and I don't really notice big nic hits and stuff. But I wonder. I think maybe I'm feeling something. I don't know. Let me see. You know, as I'm getting into this bowl, the nuttiness is coming through more than when I initially light up, and I find all tobaccos taste the best, you know, the first third of a bowl. But this is, you know, I'm only a few minutes into it, but it really, I'm getting much more of a roasted nut flavor. Like the way, like when you roast, I don't want to say chestnuts, but just roast, like flame roasted nuts, like on a grill or something. That's what I'm really smelling right now. This is fine tobacco. I might order some Prince Albert online and then do a comparison video of the two. That's really the only way you're going to be able to tell if this actually is the same, or if it did age to some extent. You know what I mean? I like it. Guys, if you see some in an antique store and you hear a little shake in it, give it a go. You might like it. All right, listen, thanks for watching. Hey, everybody. Real quick, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up here. I'm probably about 20 minutes into this bowl right now. It's still going strong on the first light, man. I mean, not even a problem. The flavors changed a little bit. And I'm getting a little, I'm going to dump some ash here real quick. It's not as nutty anymore. Sorry, I'm just taking a few puffs. And I wonder if this is part of being old tobacco. Because I've tasted this before, sometimes in older cigarettes, where it develops a slightly spicy, maybe it's not spice that I'm feeling, maybe it's just the dryness of it, I don't know, but it's, to me it tastes a little spicy, like just a little zing in the puff. I could be puffing a little hard on it too, I don't know for sure. I mean, I think I'm doing my normal gentle breath, but just getting a little bit of a spice. You know, a lot of reviews, when you read them, one of my favorite things that people say, and it's one of my favorite things to say, is that when they describe a tobacco that has a genuine taste, I think what they mean is that it doesn't taste, they're not picking out individual notes, like things like when you smoke certain Virginias or certain blends and things, and people go, oh, well, I taste juniper berries, and then I taste, you know, cauliflower hearts, and I taste romaine lettuce, and they taste all these different things, and that's fine that they can pull individual notes, but I like tobaccos that are blended to the point where it becomes its own flavor, and it's not, you're not tasting a pile of individual notes and you taste one new flavor that's been created through the magic of the blend. You know, the magic of the blend is what it's all about. And this, I mean, it has to be, I'm sure it's not just burley that's been chopped and thrown into a can. I'm sure it's blended with something. And I'm wondering if, you know, people like to say, back to what I was saying about reviews, people like to use the term, this is a tobacco for tobacco lovers, you know, and I've heard, like, let's say Dunhill Ready Rubbed described like that it's just got a good, generalized, yummy tobacco flavor, and you know you're smoking tobacco, and you don't have to hunt for these individual nuances and things, and then you can just enjoy the experience of it on its own, kind of like eating a hot dog. You know, if you eat a hot dog at a ball game, it's a good fucking hot dog. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, made from a pig's ass that they imported from fucking Italy. It doesn't have to be so specific and so nuanced and so boutique. It just, you know, you can just have a freaking Oscar Mayer hot dog and enjoy the Oscar Mayer hot dog. And that's kind of where I'm putting this. I think this is like the Oscar Mayer hot dog of tobacco right now. Yeah, it's a little bit spicy. Kind of like, I don't want to say cigar, because it's definitely not cigar leaf, but there's a little zing in there somewhere. And maybe that's just because it got old and it changed or something. Who knows? You know what I would like to do before this video ends? I know we already said it ended, but somebody, anybody, I don't care who, that has Prince Albert, that's relatively fresh, why don't you send me a couple bowls of new Prince Albert? I'll send you a couple bowls of old Prince Albert, and let's do some comparisons. You know, we'll do some trades. You know, I'd like to compare them side by side. I'm sure somebody else would too. Believe me, I'm not the master of reviewing tobaccos. I'm just telling you what I like and what I don't. So let's do that, okay? All right, thanks a bunch, everybody. See you later. Bye.